we'll see what he's going to be able to pull out. And as you can see, we are going to be kicking things off on Dust 2. We are right into the action. No holds barred.
Yeah, no mucking about, I guess. All right then, strap in. Dust 2, Nuke Ancient. That's the flow of this one in the ENCE versus 3D Max matchup. Hoddy's already on the bomb site for the T side. They're taking space, but Lucky delivers a bullet straight back. Maka not cleared, body unchecked. ENCE in a horrible spot, 1v5. And no surprises from there. It will be 3D Max closing it down pretty bloody cleanly, mate.
We'll see if there is any, French back and forth going on. They love to get up in the grills at Apex when he's on the other side. So we'll see if it's a common trend.
Yeah, it was pretty on brand. Knocking that one off target, hoping they'd come knocking on his door. Meanwhile, dinner bell rung as Maka pushes out through long side and shuts down ENCE. Now it's far more awkward. I mean, they are ushering themselves up short with only 30 seconds on the clock. There's no one on deck. They had abandoned the site, so you are playing for the retake in a 4v4. Ooh, Gravity. Quick thinking as well. Grabs that AK with a quick switch, instantly ducks his head down and just mauls them on the re-peek. 2 players remain for ENCE though. Stereo setup and Rigon armed with the AK. Yeah, he's Rig on right now. He's wrecking a mate. That's a huge round.
He'll take that 100% every time. And ENCE are going to be getting there first on the board. A little bit of that ENCE pizzazz getting displayed. That being said, you do have to remember to reserve your thoughts because that was just the bonus from 3D Max. They got plenty of cash in the back pocket. Moving into the 4th. Mid control will be the call. Gravity right up in their grills here, able to catch Nichu off on the rotation.
Ooh. So the first play made, Gravity, potential to get so much more from this as well. Deep outside along, shuts down ENCE with a follow-up shot to the head. So only 3 Musketeers remain for the old gods of ENCE. 50 seconds on that timer, double smoke, triple flash, utility to play with. And walking back towards A, Exercise going to break the smoke early, a little bit shallow, flash through from Maka. This is all information for ENCE, but how do they piece it together when it comes to practice? They've got a cross now, re-smoke used as it fades. Rigon gets removed from Maka, and Exercise is looking ready to brawl.
Little gap on the edge there. You can see 3D Max trying to play around. Poddy goes toe-to-toe straight with Maka there, and Body locked in at the boxes. Poddy holding on the backside, and they all almost win their fights. Some die young, another. But Lucky trades from long, and the position known. Util there, but caught in hand. And Poddy doing God's work so far. Oh, him off on the cross, and that's another for the Finns. Lovely out of ENCE. For some reason, my brain thought, Nordic and Scandinavia was the same place. But I would be mistaken. We're learning more about Europe, guys, as the days go on, and we're learning more about a B-pop through an incendiary not being the easiest thing to do. Torn to shreds, ENCE try to go for the aggressive maneuver, but in the meanwhile, there is going to be space taken. Some die young with a Mac-10, looking to lock down A as he sends it up short, but that's going to be the bomb on the ground over towards mid. Some die young with the upgrade, might drop down, but besides against it, Poddy, he has gone right between the two of them, but we'll be able to pick up some more damage. Maka out of this one, and the whole round getting incredibly awkward. Lucky looking to do a little bit of aggressive things over towards the top of tunnels. And the bomb retrievable now. They know that Lucky was over towards that B site if they're paying attention to his position and to the nameplates in the kill feed. But one bullet should be able to lock this one in. Some die young with the distance, with the gap, and with the space to get the bomb pack planted.
Yeah, made his move up the site. So SDY with the plant. Lucky's coming quick. Don't be caught out in the open. He's trying to play the long con on it, potentially expecting the whole rotate through long doors. But Lucky's already out, 15 HP. Wants to raw face it and will find his man. Single molly thrown top stairs with a flash following it. That's where the bomb's postured. But you got the lurk off from Netiu as well. He's going to be able to make the play towards topside tons. Just hold in case they go for the info play late on this. Find your frags. It could be another pickup with ENCE looking to make a move towards the 6th round. Rigon goes in with the initial play through the smoke. Body will take him out. Here's the mid to be. Execute. No real cover for it, but good connections. The T's at least make some power plays. Lucky should be in a good spot. Oh, timing could be everything. Split attention, and now all left in the 1 versus 2. Bombs on the site, though.
Ooh, plant up on the boxes. Could make things a little awkward in the post-plant as 3D Max come in from a 2-pronged retake. But it works well. Netiu none the wise up, thinking it was enough util over towards the ramp side for both to be coming together. But the split retake works wonderfully as they're just trying to figure out, I think, where that AWP is before getting the defuse going. But that will be 3 on the board, 3D Max. Staggering the string of rounds from ENCE.
Oh, it was just quite a funny way to die as well, and he slumps him out at the end there from the overall POV. See it. Well, all right, so far so good then. First map Dust 2 providing us some highlights. Let's go for the quick peek. Ooh, nearly gets away with his life, but Maka, you're the sacrifice. The spam from the AK is good to create a bit of carnage here out on long early. Poddy usually good for these. He'd rep himself. You peek into it, best be quick.
Defensive util on site, exercise. Ooh, walking back into the molly is going to be his demise. Almost ends up flooding the whole thing, which he will. Naichu catches him across the top. And Sumdai Young as well, activating on the lurk. A flawless one to answer back that round, and Rigon lets him know. ENCE at least aware of the current circumstance, and Lucky, though, in the meanwhile, going to be able to take up a dark control. Falls back and realizes it's probably the A play with no more T's lurking in the tunnels. And Body on that smoke is going to make it difficult for ENCE to get past it if they don't expect him. Rigon, head on the swivel, able to trade, and that bomb needs to make its way to site. 20 seconds. They go deep, they go wide, but they seem to expect Maka on the jump up. He'll get caught. And it's Lucky who got that pick in tunnels to isolate it back to a one-on-one, but Poddy pulls the rifle out in time.
Let's go, boys. Hey, even on their CT side, you know, they play a bit more aggressive in historic matches, but right here, ENCE have their number. B-hit, Bonanza. You're going straight into Lucky. Lines them up one after another. Guns down 3.
Positionally, exercise in the key position. He'll spot the drop, deal with it. And with that in the 1v5, Poddy wants to fight for a little bit more. Okay. Cooking, just forgot the gas. ENCE is in it, and when you pull util out at the worst possible moment, Gravity will be snatching that opening away. Flash in through the furious smoke, but the T's at the ready. Heads up from Sumdai Young just to be playing anti in that moment. Keep the rest of the troops alive. And the man advantage gets pushed by 3D Max, but it gets lost. Maka disrespecting the smoke, bleeding out at CT. Oh, caught at the car now, but still with another AWP across him. The double AWP on long is impenetrable at best. Poddy, 1v4 angle, won't get past the first man over towards short there, and 7-5 will be the score at the half.
4 guns are certainly better than 1, Mac.
That's what they say. But we'll see if the power of them is going to be able to do the damage. Rigon's one's not quite working. Bit faulty, I'd say. Return to sender if you can. But we do have a 1v2 over towards this B site. Miltsy expecting a large flank, which he'd be right about, but just expecting Potty to get into a more solid position, and he might end up all alone. Flank activating, 2v2. Just unable to read that second man's position. Miltzy loses it. And Potty now spotted on his way out of tunnels. But that time has ticked so far away and he can't quite readjust in time. Gravity and exercise to lock it in.
Okay, I see. I mean, at least he had the decency, mate. You know, you lift up the mic before he went into the voice. So he doesn't deafen the team, but it is what it is. The war cry that's out. Ooh, Miltzy getting scalped as well. He was good for one with the MP9, but this is quicker pace now. 3D Max wanted to turn up the speed of the game off the back of winning that pistol. Gravity straight in, and rig on turned to rig off. Ooh, SDY. Okay, smoke shot. Any more?
Man's at bloody B ramp, hitting those. All right, keeping him in the round. As 3D Max are just... Easy pickings on the cross for the first man, and one tag, denying the exit. Big damage. Onto the tees will warrant a couple of extra pistols, kind of for free. Mac is still tucked at suicide. With the bomb of all things, Potty, good timing on that shot. Flash forces him back though. And ENCE are going to play the numbers game.
Trust me, when it's in the hands of Potty, you can certainly hit twice in the same place. 30 seconds on the clock. First bit of skin's going to be seen. Potty finds Gravity. That's the entry machine for 3D Max, down and out. More impact as well from Rigon. And with only two of them left, time nipping at their heels. It doesn't feel like there's much stock left in it. Oh, Potty getting the pop-off shots for the highlight reel.
3 huge ones. It's been a core piece to the success so far from ENCE, but we're all tied up here. And it's the force buy in from 3D Max, so we'll see how the timing goes as Potty, just barely gets the scope back in hand. And there's a few more T's to find, but they're not ambitious enough to go fully through the smoke at doors. Accurate call. Someday Young going to try to crack the smoke, but will T's turn around? One will. That's Macca, and Exercise as well puts his eyes on the prize at the right time. Naichu, headshot line, going to be able to get yet another, but they know that Rigon's usually here too. And with 20 on the clock, Macca's got to get a wriggle on. Look at this positioning. Rigon in the perfect spot to just slide under the crosshair as Macca sneaks down but drops. The sound is enough to take the site for the moment. Taps it, wants another pick. But the flash in, gets the info and the eyes on window from Potty. A-long spawn, and 3D Max were going to take it, but they do respect the long corner smoke, making sure the flashes are in position. And Body's created space, but he's going to be stuck at blue. The flashes continue to rain. There's so many of them. Surely they've used every single one at this point, and 3D Max will live, thanks to the vision being blocked every left, right, and center. CT's not allowed to be in the vicinity. 5v2, and ENCE look at their money, think, okay, let's play the long game. I think that's one of the more frequent references I get asked about when people are like, oh, are you Australian? I'm like, yeah, mate. Oh, can you do the sassy? Oh, yeah, right.
Can you pretend to be that Yeti for me, mate?
Go more aggressive. It was easy for them last round, but this time there's more numbers here. And ENCE are going to be trying to fight for this one. Elevated control, Rigon going forward, and Naichu as well, taking a head off. Just through those smokes, through the moments. Plenty of time to back away, but 3D Max, they're here to fight. Not waving any white flags, not this time. Rigon going to be spotted around the edge of the fading smoke as well. Gravity finds Potty. AWP deleted from the round. Naichu's been solid this half, especially from short, but he needs Someday Young to find something on this retake. He's creeping up from CT. It's a matter of moments. The two-man peak is too much. And Someday Young going to find himself right in the blender. In the action. Gifted a chance by Lucky, but it was just a short amount of time.
Oh no, come on, Gordon. Finish the whole defuse, mate. Oh, we'll see. Is he the Yeti? Or some form of other animal, who knows? Whichever animal has opposable thumbs, because this man's got a gun. He's playing on the angle, 30 seconds for it. No one wants to full commit. That's where the bomb's at, by the way. You got to get that on the bomb site, boys. 3D Max finding it eventually. As they do force pass miltzy, but the rest of the squad's coming on the retake. It's a weird round. 19 seconds on the clock. Bomb being passed towards A. The pistol crew coming up short. Oh, he gets the entry. What?
Bomb gets planted, but that deagle shot could have saved the day. Naichu coming through with that 5-7, but there's still individuals to find. Can't flick it onto gravity, and that one got way too close for comfort. For a not safe area, especially with the balls around this position. Oh, Rigon gets two before the door smoke goes, and I guess that's the way it goes. If you go a little early, sometimes, prematurely this round, taken out. And ENCE back to 11. We are on for the...
See if they can put a slice of cheddar in the middle of that. Make it a sandwich, get some Skrilla. Rigon ready for contact. Exercise on the walkout. See ya.
Double long. Tucked away. Oh, and Rigon allowed to play a 12th. On the edge of all of this, and Rigon's going to be going through the smoke next to him, but he's the man that thrives in chaos. And Lucky left in the 1v4. No chance at mid doors.
Yeah, this is a miltzy round for me. Utility's going to be good to try force him out though, and that's the important piece. Make it uncomfortable for that man, SDY. Shutting down gravity, and miltzy doing what he does best. He lets it rip like a Beyblade with the backup of the squad. ENCE do it. Oh, mate, 13-11. It took a big affair.
But we might have to bring it back if too many of you are tardy, all right? So make sure that you're here on time, or we'll have that conversation. At the moment, though, it is just going to be a spanking on door. Not you. Knocking the heads off of Exercise and Gravity. Beautiful crosshair placement. That bomb now dropped. And the T's, look, they've got lower. That's great. But the thing that they need is the bomb. And that's on A, with 4 CTs surrounding it.
Ooh. That pop flash was cheeky. Nice heads up call. Love to play on it. Body blinded and bagged. And suddenly it's Lucky and Maka remaining for the 3D Max representation. Uh-oh. miltzy. Nice shot back. It's good overall. I mean, everyone popping off. Hey, there we go. Energy straight back, Mac. Reset the round, 45 seconds. I mean, no casualties yet. A lot of nades drawn from the CT side. They could still play fair. Reset. Let's run it back on A then.
He already bled those smokes out, and the trade game looks good, but Naichu on for 2, and almost that third. Can't quite wrangle the spray onto Maka. And the Hype player activating body reactive. And now to the 2v2, there is not a lot to play with, but shots like that might save the round, and Sumdai Young's got timing on the wrap back and knows exactly where Body's playing from. ENCE forces him to fight forward, and he's already hit 2 red-hot shots, but won't get that third. Big little clutch out of Sumdai Young. 3D Max, minimal utility, but full ramp control, and now almost full lower control, except miltzy's here at control. And he's going to have a helping hand. Flash forward. Tap heard. And in comes the move from ENCE. miltzy tucked on the corner side, gets the dink back. Maka going to be stuck on the half ramp, flicks back onto Naichu, who's cracked that smoke. But it's going to be his head lost to Sumdai Young. And now even with the number disadvantage, Poddy going to change that quick smart, goes for the rifle instead, and they know it's the rafters they have to worry about. Poddy doing so well so far. But how is he with the M4? He has no idea it's that top sight double up. And with the offline, the swing on the contact, it's a lock in for the first. Gravity puts him on the board. And just buy time for Sumdai Young to go for the rotation around. But he's gone loud, I believe. And Body in the meanwhile drops his own credit smoke, which was great. It was a great idea in theory. But if you don't hit your shots, then what's the cost?
Oh, it's all a bit weird, isn't it?
Bit of butt-clenching action, I guess.
Yeah, struggle street's the destination. The struggle bus has pulled up.
He got there. Got right on.
Ticket for one, please. Ooh. All right, gravity. That's a nice readjustment.
Regon. Doing a bit of spinal readjustment himself. Miltzy, quick flank onto Lucky. And nothing that 3D Max are doing seems to be going right this round. However, they are down on the lower side. They do have the bomb. Two things checked off the checklist as to how to operate around and get it back in your favor. And that is a good way to do it. Rigon caught in transition down the vents. And Maka knows Poddy's here somewhere, just trying to figure out which side of the ramp he's coming from. Lots of noise made by Miltzy on the rotation. Comes across to Exercise. He'll get called right back, but with nothing given, there's nothing gained.
You got to come up with something, Mac. You got to like reinvent the wheel right here. There needs to be like a big, you know, something that the people in the moment that are here right now can only understand.
I can't think of anything.
You must have something. You got to have something in the Mac brain.
I'm just not handsome. I'm not 5'6" and not jacked and don't have the straight teeth. I don't have anything going for me. You know, all the things. I didn't quit my job. It is culturally a big ask, mind you. All right, the nerves got to me this time, but I'll have something packed next time, as well as the fresh watermelon and bananas. But Maka has to make his own lunch, and unfortunately drops the bag on the ground on the way to school. That you kids talking shit about Maka, you wouldn't say that shit to him at Lamb. He's jacked. Not only that, but he wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurants, and hangs out with the hottest dudes. Y'all are pathetic. Lol. The closest origin I could find is a CSGO forum, but I'm having trouble interpreting it. Oh, yeah, that was good. Yep, the end of it was great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
But we got there. And the Glocks somehow keeping them in this round. P250s, pack a punch at times. And on brand, to the copy pasta, Maka is still here. Doing all the heaviest hitting and about to win the round with the P250 on the short side of main, which doesn't get hard clear. Rigon down, that's a freebie. Maybe chat knows better than we do, Jackie.
I mean, maybe, bro. Yeah. Lucky certainly knows. And Miltzy's gone. It's out.
And it should be a fifth securable here. Body leading the charge with the MAC-10 to try and look for these USPs. But there's no one in the vicinity of the A site.
Yeah, they lighten the whole place on fire too, which generally in most places, Mac, is considered like rude, you know, if you come in and just start setting things on fire. It's kind of not nice house rules, but hey, 3D Max taking a round probably off the back of it. Them USPs ain't getting nothing here.
Oh, messy. Messy spray there. Exercise getting one for his troubles. And no rifles will be carried out, but there is big damage in the end. You running around through the rafters.
For the theoretical maths. Do you like quick maths?
Sometimes.
When a team goes, pa! Poddy with a skiing, pa, pa! Look at him, he's killed Poddy, he's dead, he's been banged, Mac. You're not ready for that one.
I don't think anyone was. Chat, were you ready? Let us know. One in the chat if you were ready. -1 if you weren't.
I rate that a 4. Shout out Big Shaq one time. Man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
Round kind of cold though.
Yeah, no ketchup either. But Rigon trying to heat this one up. Put a bit of pepper on that roll. Ooh, okay, Naichu again. Probably going to be squawking at the end of this one with a 2-man advantage, bomb control, as well as full lobby. Poddy. Now the man to try to cut him off at the pass. This is a difficult conundrum with 40 seconds. What would you propose with the quick maths that 3D Max do?
Divide? I don't know, multiply? One of these, not this. They're being subtracted. Just gravity. It goes down to the no-scope of Rigon.
Got the little flash play ready. Watching that smoke side. The extra wall coming through. There is no flash. It's a little late. He'll get on the line before it.
Light Cedar Creek ablaze. As the Mollies light on top hut, they've got a little bit more space to play with. Exercise takes the heat, though, and is able to claim 2 on the entry, and that's only 2 men left alive. Miltsy trapped 1v1 towards main, and Lucky puts the bullet right where it needs to be. Poddy has not much stock in this. Last chance, Saloon Mac. He's walking towards it, but it's gonna probably result in Maka looking for the quick peek. I mean, he hits the tag. They're giving him a little bit of a chance for the 1v1s, but Lucky's had enough toying with him. 7-5, that's where the half lies.
A question to the mailbag for the Swedish Safari. One towards me in particular. Some guy said it's called Sean, right? Big Sean. You know Big Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he saying? What's
he said,
saying?
I called you out for cursing TL to go 0-3 on Reddit. You were right, but you cursed them, so it wasn't fair. Okay, this is back at the major. Who do you think won the Twist and Elige trade? TL or FaZe, considering TL needed an entry like Elige, but FaZe lost Rain? I think out of those two options, I'm going to say I don't know what is going to break that Liquid curse, so I think FaZe come out on top in that trade.
Mate, I thought I was having a stroke because you kept saying Chiao, and I was like, who is Chiao? I was like, which team is, where's this team?
Team Liquid, my bad.
Yeah, I know. I realized afterwards, I was like, oh, TL, like Team Liquid. I was like, there we go. But it took me a sec. Because when you started discussing roster moves, I was like, Chel? What?
Chelios. We were casting Chelios all week.
Yeah. Who's this new big time org? You too could have your voice on the cast, but it's just like a camel sound.
Absolutely love that.
What does a camel sound like, Mike? That was more of like quite a heavy metal cow.
Hey, it's my best effort on the spot, all right? I haven't been listening to too many camels. I watch them drool and chew their cud and whatever the hell they do. Maybe that's cows.
Like I think it'd be like that.
I feel like this needs a bit more research before I commit to the bid any further. That being said, though, 20 seconds, 8 alive. B-site found by ENCE with a Lucky who is thinking about edging through that smoke, but just decides against it. Wants Maka to play first to get the info. Poddy spotted up above, but he'll drop down below and double up at double, maybe even triple up at double. With this smoke about to fade on the stair side, it's looking difficult for 3D Max to crack back in. But Exorcist is going to give it a red-hot crack here. Rigon on the offline. And, okay, readjustment. Good. Body going to be able to snap a couple of necks as well. And it's all up to Miltsy to get it done in the 1v2. Man on the scene is Exorcist. And Miltsy hoping that he can find the angle. But the 5 seconds are enough for the defuse. Wrangling the whole way back. But alas, it's 3D Max with a flawless second half so far. All right, what changes? The speed, the pace. It's ENCE straight into the face of Body, who's able to go 2 for 1. And Maka, in the meanwhile, is just waiting for Some Die Young to try and get a little sneaky, get a little cheeky over towards main. Man down. ENCE now need to make the play.
Oh, Maka. Just with the time on his side, peeks out and spots STY. Gravity could once again.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Out they come. What are you going to double up and look to find another, but the bullet will do it. And Nachu looking to do it to his countryman. Oh, runs out of bullets and goes for the secondary with Exorcist. Steady hand. Cool as ice.
yeah, kind of different. All right, well, we got to the bottom of that one.
Yeah.
So
Chat, how would you say it, honestly?
What, they're just going to type it out?
Yeah, how would you say it, you know? I'll just...
Well, type it phonetically, yeah. Type it phonetically so it makes sense. Like, add some kind of understanding, some accent to it.
Like gra, and then like V-E-E, and then T-E-E, you know? Like grat V-T, or what? Come on. You guys know best.
Gravy. We'll let those ruminate, we'll see. We'll check on it in a second.
And maybe the save is in order because you're going to have not too much to play with in the next. They're all tucked in. Body, looking to cut him off with the pass. Body, oh, Potty. And he gets it done. 10 seconds to plant. That smoke finally fading. Naichu and Recon going to get their heads taken off their shoulders as well. 12 on the board and 3D Max, a flawless second half. And the other 3 ENCE members still here at lobby need to activate towards door to try to maybe make their way down vents and help out the boys. Down towards lower, Sumdai Young going to be seen. Oh, and that spray's held. Gravity. Hot on his heels. And, oh, there is many T's isolated. Perfect from the leader. Gravity. Gravy T. Grav mate, some call him. And Potty 1v5. Unachievable.
Oh, mate, you could even call him graffiti because he was spraying. Oh, wanted the last one, but Exercise will get it. Gravity, though. Unleashed upon them.
It should be fun. It should be thunder, but will it be from down under or from up front? Up ramp they go straight into the hard crossfire, and the pistols reigning supreme for 3D Max. Sumdai Young and Potty need to team up to win the 2v5, but that bomb is down in a very rough to retrieve position. There was a moment in that smoke where they could have made it happen, but Sumdai Young on the lurk is going to be spotted. Julie's not known for their range, more just for their spray. We'll see where that spray gets going. Body in a solid setup with Exercise on the long side. And Potty might have to play the long game and wait a whole bunch of time here over towards Cave. Many pieces able to pivot off of this contact. Sumdai Young getting past the first member. Info on another one. That potential with the USP is even more supreme, and with him going down. Uh-oh, there's a bit of a scene being caused here, but Sumdai Young can't capitalize. Late smoke on doors. Bomb might not be here and might not help, but the flash is back as Gravity can see everything. Rigon as well on the trade. Will thin the B-site numbers, but they won't pounce just yet.
I mean, still got time. 4v4, chip damage onto Exercise as well, and the bomb left close by, especially with that lurk. If anyone pushes further out on the extremities from A here, most likely Body late round, you could catch it. A little bit of spam right now. Just testing the waters towards back B. Retake utility invested. Lucky on the peak towards Cave. Does find SDY. And there's no room for a bite back towards it. So they're going to slow cook on the pivot. Go for the delayed A play out through mid. Body. He was holding this for so long, but he's being forced off. They're coming up close through Cave as well. Macca's got to be quick. Peeks out Temple, but bullet between the eyes. Hey, it's all going wrong, Mac. So low on HP as well. This could be uncomfortable.
Speaking of, the slide through the smoke makes it awkward for Exercise. As that deep smoke at CT denies any vision across the top.
Do you think they invented tattoos first, Squids? They were always playing around with ink. Anyway, hold that thought. Who knows? See history. That's what they don't want you to know. Atlantis is real.
Only the giant squid going to be able to tell you that one. Mythical beast. Magic is real.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Right, Buddy, what magic have you got, man? Can he make them disappear? Yeah. Slices his way through them as Lucky saws the other one in half. His magic assistant. Oh, it's beautiful so far. The ratings of this stage show have been good for 3D Max. But for ENCE, they're not enjoying their viewing experience. They were in the splash zone.
All over the place.
Never nuts and bolts, though. Never nuts and bolts. That
Ruined the goddamn series, didn't it?
Yeah, ruined the franchise. Killed Banjo-Kazooie. Almost as awkward as this. Look at this.
Finding themselves in a bit of a deadlock themselves, an impasse of smokes. No one able to find their way anywhere except for Sumdai Young, who hasn't been seen. Lucky thought he was 4x3'd for a moment, but the reaction is there, caught with util in hand and in between a rock and a hard place, or a box and a hard place, and will crumble eventually. Maka getting it done from the site, but we're down to a 1v2, and Knight, you can't get past the first. Oh, my lord. And here's that aggression we were talking about. Straight down ramp. No flash needed. An ecstasy straight through. Maybe overcooking that bit of camel meat.
Yeah, looking more like leather. But miltzy, tanning. Straight back. Okay, snapshot to the head of gravity.
If only Sinew to hide. It would have been a chance, but miltzy taking the head off of Maka there and looking to craft in another round. But at what level is that achievable? And is the 4v1 going to be successful, or does Body have a clip to play with? Oh, started it strong and sets Lucky up with a chance. He's having a game too.
Yeah, Lucky. Has he got that lucky chance? That rabbit's foot in a round like this needs to hop to it, but the angle's going to be covered. Back of the site. Ooh, spam's good. Traces him through, keeps it on. Down to Poddy then, back of the ramp. He's looking for a head. Lucky suspicious of Cave, making a bit of noise. This will give a read towards Poddy. All he's got to do is peek off, rip the shot. And it's a nice one on target there. Another round locked in for ENCE as the Finnish lad does it.
If they lose this one 3D max, the economy is right down to the wire. Lucky though, testing. And ENCE were ready. No surprise quizzes here on ENCE's watch. Rigon with the flash in, but Body at the back. Not going to be blinded, but he will be burnt into the open. Sumdai Young couldn't quite hear it, and it's a travesty for Body. Missed chance, missed opportunity as Maka falls too. The A-site crumbles, and the save is necessary, if allowed.
Oh, miltzy going to give him none of that respect. Milks it for one. Let's see if he can get any more. Gravity. Trying to pull him into the orbit, but not now. Cratered down. Having a look over the back of the box. No one in the back line. Instead, it's Exercise that's close on the ramp. Ooh, bit of elbow seen. So exposed on the jiggle. Poddy takes that. That's your opener. And they go.
Yeah. What do we got here, Poddy? Expecting some kind of mayhem on the phasing of this smoke. Noise made in that direction. There's going to be full lane control unless Poddy has something to say about it. Poised across the top of the box and might just spot the head of Body. Oh, there's that flick. He's quick with it. And this round is looking harder and harder for 3D Max. And they might just have to martyr it. Maka last alive, but for how long is answered there. 6-6 at the half with 3D Max running at them. Crossfire established over towards ramp side. miltzy looking to get in front of the utility, but the Glocks are at the ready. And miltzy is now deady, as is Sumdai Young, who has died young in the round. There's still a bit of time to play with.
Well, three of them still alive, but for how long? As obviously it's not looking too good so far. I mean, bomb down. Post plants to play with, overwhelming numbers as well. Rigon trying to take a pistol peek in from the side, but Exercise make quick work of them. And Poddy, couple love taps on the exit. He makes it back to spawn. They're going to chase him down. Might be ready for a couple of taps. Only the one. Exercise ends it, and the pistol goes their way.
We do have an airstrike at the ready. And Body... Oh, he's gone. Plenty there. 2 picks out of nowhere without seeing a single T. And we'll see if that T gets spilled or if the weapons get held onto. Gravity is here. And back with a vengeance, but can't quite see across the top of the smokes. And shots get sent straight back. Uh-oh. This is not the round you want to be losing as 3D Max. Yes, you've got a bit of money in the kit, but a 1v4 now for Macca on 30 points of health, and he's getting run out with the Julies. Sent down to 12. But that'll do it. Potty through the wood with the Deagle.
ENCE getting back rounds that I didn't think they were going to be able to. Under fast test here. Oh, A site. Oh, I mean, they barrel out, but they're getting repelled at least. They're so low on health, the nades are going to be tearing through. They're able to shut down the response. So the backup that arrived one by one is picked off. But ENCE and Poddy, the Finnish duo, the young guns, they're still here.
We'll see if they can finish. But through the smoke on a timing that looked good. So good for ENCE. And Poddy putting prio on keeping the AWP alive. You keep this alive. It's only Rigon with a bit of a poor bind the next. And I love that from 3D Max. Nichu screaming at him. And they're like, well, we'll show you what a screamer looks like. 5 straight out of main, straight out of donut. And that AWP ringing into the next round, so now 3D Max know who to try and avoid. As they put a 9th on.
Quite a long one for them. Ooh, flames on ramp, quick extinguish, they barrel up, Gravity in first contact with the support of Lucky, but ENCE and Rigon once again activating early. Sprays good from SDY, takes their knees out, kicks them down, and it's just Macca. Clowned on there. That's another one back. All right, they do reset it instantly. Oh, God. He's got hit on the wall, Mac. You feel it. The body block. Body goes down because of it.
Potty block even.
Yeah. He was trying to potty pop, but he couldn't.
Let's see if ENCE can stop the pop towards a exercise. Spotted on the jump up, and there will be the trade, but the numbers thinned already, and that smoke allowed the fade away, but Sumdai Young really wanted to get that flash off. Maybe a little too much. And Gravity just tapping and tapping away again. Expecting this aggression out from CT. Noise made. Rigon won't hard clear the corner, and again, that's caught him a couple of times this series. ENCE.
For the position of the economy and the overall scoreline, bit of a buffer to run any of those risks. It has to be very, very clean here. Round 19's live. Space towards mid. You're flashing donut.
Oh,
bit of room.
Okay.
Okay, then. What? I mean, he's banged him through the smoke. Let's go, Poddy.
Last minute finish there from Lucky. 2. Oh, and Poddy ready. All that smoke bang. And there's the info that they're looking for. HE to try to slow them down somewhat. Rigon. Oh, everyone's running out of bullets at the wrong possible time. Flash is available. Molly to clear. 3v1 angle with Macca. And with 12 points of health, he is looking just to keep the AK into the next instead. Bomb, irretrievable. And Poddy, he's got an inkling that this could be exactly what he's doing. Sound heard. Tries to cut him off at the pass there, but will not be allowed to exit. Threw the AK away and just had a Tech 9.
leaving themselves with 2 flashbangs and a single Molotov for control of the site. That one goes deep out towards long, smoke on CT, flashes over the top, and they get ready for the run in. Rigon denies at least one, but Body fights back with 2 of his own. Miltzy fighting demons inside of the smoke. He flicks away from ramp, and they've slipped onto their territory. Body looking to evict Mac. He took the shot, but it won't matter. It's still blown up in their face.
And Someday Young just trying to figure out where to put these CTs with that info, with the smoke on the donut side of things. He's calling for that swing at red. But is he expected to be pushing through the smoke himself? And the aggression seemed to be the answer, at least for one round. But there is still time. There is still a chance. But it's going to take a whopping performance out of Gravity, who's having a rough game for himself. 6 and 16. 4 of these CTs to get past. But the crosshair placed in the perfect position. Potty on the back of sight. Ooh! Goes for the fight and denies this push out of Donut. 20 on the clock and Gravity has no idea where he can go. 1 of 3 CTs spotted. And maybe another with the pre-fire there on the Miltzy, who takes the fight back to him. Potty quick on the rotation just to keep eyes on a main. And solidify this hold. Naichu and Someday Young, who was hoping to play on the off angle, are trying to play this together, Jackie, but the Tech 9 gets straight through the donut and creates a couple of extra holes, which haven't been grounded up just yet. 2v2. Anyone's round.
Yeah, the kitchen sink's falling through the fucking kitchen. Mac, it's all going wrong. Rigon! He's out there trying to do some plumbing, but it's not working. Macca chops him down. It's just left to Miltzy. Smoke over. 1 on either side. Panic around the CT exit. Macca just waiting with the crosshair honed. Flash in to run the time all the way down. Miltzy knows it slipped. He knows it's gone. They're going to have to fight for overtime. You cannot take it in regulation now. Only remedies overtime. That's it. Blunt facts, you know what I mean?
Let's have a look.
All right.
And what changes? Someday Young can call from the grave at bare minimum. Try and hold on to this B side. It's going to take a whopping effort, but Miltzy gets the action this time. Huge damage on a Macca before falling. And will that change the pathing that 3D Max want to go for?
Oh, Rigon. Testing the water at the edge of the smoke there, but doesn't want to overcommit onto it. You've got backup coming around the rear. Oh, first contact found. The MP9 snaps to the cranium. They're pinned from all posts. They can just be together and mold them. And that's what they do. Overtime is granted. Third map, first OT. It's all to play for.
And this time it's a faster one, straight into the cave, and there's no CTs here. Molly towards the back of sight, forcing them to play from sight instead. And through the smoke they go. The HE doesn't blow it. But the opportunity certainly might be Naichu. Miscoms. Finishing off, but 3D Max started onto Rigon. Site control is going to be there as the bomb, I believe, has been seen, making its way to default. Man advantage for 3D Max as everything goes slower. Miltzy took a risk. And he might be biting himself for that one.
SDY. That's all it comes down to then. This first round of the OT, Lucky close, perched on the ledge. A single tap is all it requires. SDY pre-fires, finds that one. Starts to strip it down to a 1v1, but Gravity has been the king in so many rounds. Look at the back of the site, but he misses the lineup. Can't find it. So little time left. SDY jumps on it. He's got a bullet magnet. It's inside his jeans. All the bullets just keep hitting him. And Rigon really wants to go. He wants someone to brawl him. Look at him.
He ain't done. He's ready to send a little bit more that way. Oh! Just dodging the flames as Miltzy knows someone's coming in. Pick a gun, pick a smoke, do something. Stuck on the scroll wheel, stuck smacking keys. And throw away that key. It's all locked up in cave now. At least Cheetah is in the hands of gravity. And Rig on low. This is a re-aggression, which they might regret here, Jackie.
Yeah, you think so? That airstrike's coming in deep as well, and Rigon had like 2 HP. So as soon as that detonates, he's blown away. Oh, Poddy! Trying to make a bombastic maneuver with the AWP, but it's silenced, and so is his teammate. 13-13.
To stop that split and make it a little easier, you would never have had to push down ramp and get caught off. During that decision, Sundar Young looking to fight here, but reactive utility coming through from 3D Max. The late flashes might have just saved it. But Sundar Young, in the transition of everything, will be able to at least lock down that mid control. Nichu here in Donut with a molly. We'll try and slow the plant to buy this time, this full rotation. Look at Miltsy all the way in T-spawn, going aggressive this time. And he might be able to arrive on the scene to still have impact as he makes his way to A main. Oh, there's those shots missed. But his position now known.
Miltsy using an aid set, seeing if he can find an opportunity to get back in here. They're doubled up though. I mean, you've got cover, Maka and Lucky. Letting the clock run down a little bit. Smoke's finally starting to be used. Miltsy with that one pop flash, but he's not in position to throw it because he's dead. Bullet from Lucky finishes him, but SDY comes alive again on the bomb site. Oh, crouching round as well. He's an animal, crouching low, but he can't pounce at all as Lucky's done the damage.
Both these scopes just keeping everyone guessing, the audience and all, as Maka slides that one down through Banana. Bomb still needs to be retrieved on the other side of B-doors, on the other side of that line that seems so dangerous. Oh, Pinocchio nose around the corner, and it ends up working in ENCE's favor. But the bomb still needs to make its way to site. Sundar Young activating for a fight on the other side, and there's just info gained everywhere. Poddy, combat Orpy, using the expensive old shotgun. Maka sending it back and revealing his hand too. Oh my lord. ENCE should never ever lose this round, but they're nowhere near one another.
What is happening? This round's so weird. And now it's Maka, bro, just waiting. Poddy peeks him, gets one. Ooh, nearly gave him the chance for a second as well. Yeah, that was odd, wasn't it?
Gave him the sauce.
16 being the magic number you're looking for. Ooh, fight out mid. Lucky running up close. They're all blind. Oh, it's so awkward. Everyone's been owned. It's basically done. ENCE on their last legs. And that's Miltsy. 1v5.
Rough spot to be in. Flashed off, forced back, tucked into the corner, and it's flawless from 3D Max. An early round re-aggression in mid. Match point again for 3D Max. Or OT number 2. If ENCE can pull through this one, mid-aggression again, going to change up. Sundar Young goes through the molly first, and can't find that one. Maka with the 5-7, sends it right on back, and he's not going to hear anything going through A main, but fortunately Lucky is here. Already at the big box, Maka snapping on to Miltsy in the meanwhile, and it's dangerous, it's scary. Nichu versus the Countryman to try to save the day for ENCE. 4 in the floor, and that is it. 16 through the door, 3D Max on to stage 2 of ESL Pro League Season 22.
They've done it.